What's going on, guys? Public Land Trail Cameras here. This is our second vlog of the 2021 shed season. Hopefully we can go out and find some. Today is January 8th. 2 days ago I got the positive test for the good old vid, so I got the COVID. I'm sick and tired of being housebound, so we're gonna go out and see if we can find some sheds. Let's hope we do. It's pretty cold. Hopefully they've been, I'm not hoping, but nutrition-wise with the bucks, since it's been so damn cold, hopefully they've been dropping their sheds this last week since the last time I was out. But, yeah, let's see if the good old COVID patient can go find some sheds. Alright guys, I'm out at the first spot I'm going to be walking through. There's a couple hay spots in here with some thicker brush. I wish my phone would be able to like flip back and forth, so you guys I could just flip and see, so you guys could see what I'm looking at. But this is one of the fields that kind of loops around here, and there's like 3 of them over here. Like I said, it's January 8th. It's 28 degrees. I do have COVID, so I need to kind of be somewhat observant of how power lines are making noises. Observant of how fast I'm walking and whatnot. I'm tired, but I'm not. But if I was tired, I wouldn't be out here. There's still snow on the ground. Still snow on the ground, but we had a day this week that got up to like 39 or something like that. So some of it kind of melted a little bit, but hopefully if anything has dropped in this last week, it should be sitting on top of the snow. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a look at what I'm kind of seeing here. All right, so I'm walking down this field here. I'm just walking around the edges. You can tell that there's been pheasant guys walking through here. This thick here, I think they bed down in there. We're gonna go ahead and give that a little peek, but there's deer track walking in there, and there's another little path there. I did bring my binos to this, so if I do come across a field for whatever reason, I can use my binos to look through rather than walking through everything. There's a little rub. That's some coyote drops, but I'm gonna kind of walk through this thick stuff. I got a good feeling today. It's cold, slight breeze. If I kick up anything, I'll be able to hear it. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. So one thing I didn't really notice during the scouting season in the summertime, the amount of rubs in here. Hopefully you guys can see that. I mean, these little trees back here are absolutely just, they're wrecked. And I know there's been some big bucks in here, but the downside is during the summertime, this spot is just so damn thick. I mean, you can't walk in here at all. You literally can't. There's, even right here, it's still pretty thick and everything's dead. I don't think I'll be able to walk back in here any farther. It's pretty thick. I've already kicked up a couple pheasants and whatnot, but I was hoping I could at least walk through here, but it's not looking like it's gonna happen today. I might have to walk around on the other side and see what's up. Well, this spot was kind of a bust. Definitely more deer track than a couple of the other places I went last week, which is in the trees on the far side over there of the creek. Lots of rubs though. I mean, look at this. This right here is up to top of that rub, is about about my belly button. That's a pretty big deer. I kind of tried following some track here and there, but nothing too concrete. No, like, I saw one big track, but that was about it. But no antlers here yet. I'm gonna head over to a couple of the spots we went to last week, and we'll see if anything got on any cameras within the last week we were out here. All right, we're at this next spot. This is where I started off last week's video. Walking along the bean field here, looking under these trees as I walk by. I'm kind of just walking straight back to where my trail cam is and see if anything's walked through there. If nothing has walked through it, I might not even walk around through here. I kind of have it where they come in and out of this little spot here. And if, nothing's walked through there, there's really no point in walking through it all, but you never know. It just looks so promising. There's, I think, 2 days left of gun season. It ends the 10th, I want to say, I think on Sunday. So, yeah, let's get back to this camera, see what's on it. All right, I'm getting close to the camera. It's right there. This is a five tree root that fell over during the derecho. That's probably about 15 feet from my height, and then it's down about another 5 feet, which is massive. One thing I'm noticing in here, there's some new deer track. There's also a lot of coyote track. Bada bing, bada boom. So I definitely have a feeling we're gonna get some coyotes on this camera. Unfortunately, it's not very good. There's a lot of coyote track in here. It's not good. That means deer probably haven't been in here, or if they have, they've been chased out. Well, it's good to see my camera wasn't messed with this week. That's pretty cool. Well, let me check this out and report back to you guys. Well, it wasn't even a coyote. It was some pheasant hunter's dog ran through there. All I got was squirrels and rabbits. I haven't had a deer walk through that camera in almost a month. And before our hunting season, I was getting deer in that camera every night. So no deer in a month. That's tough. I don't want to move that camera because I know it's a good spot. It'll be interesting to see what goes through there after gun season is up. But yeah, it's kind of a creek bottom here that goes through this little piece. I'm gonna jump the creek kind of in the woods a little bit. There's not as much of a cliff to get down into there. I'm gonna walk through some of the standing trees on the other side and see if I can't find anything. Then we'll head over to the other spots. Dang, no deer at all. Tough. Extra tough. Well, we shall keep on fighting through it then, huh? We'll get one eventually. Hopefully. So, I found a spot to cross the creek. And there's more track over here. Much more. Snow's a lot thicker over here for some reason too. A little bit more deeper. This is kind of what I'm getting a look at. Snow's kind of about boot height. Hoping if anything drops, it's gonna be sitting just right on top for me. Actually, snow might be a little thicker on this side because this side doesn't get any sun. That might be a reason. Yeah, this side doesn't get any sun at all. Out of breath. But I'm gonna kind of meander around through here, see if I can't find anything. Really hoping I do. This is a lot of work. Okay. I came up over here by the creek and I kind of walked along this line here and along the field. And there's a big tree right there, siding the field. There's a bunch of corn cobs next to it, underneath it and everything. So I was walking up, and this thick piece of trees right here. I think this is where the deer bedded. I was getting close to the tree and I heard some branches breaking in there. As much as I'd like to walk through there, I really don't want to bump all those deer out. I know there's at least one in there. So I guess the responsible thing to do is just to kind of leave it be, unfortunately. But with it being so cold out, I don't want to disrupt their bedding. But yeah, I'll leave it be. Oh well. There's gonna be some other spots too. Well, if I don't find anything, I'll see you guys over at the next spot. I really want to walk through it, but my mind's telling me not to. So I'll catch you guys at the next spot if I don't find anything here. All right, I'm over at my next camera spot. Gotta walk through this thick trail. I've got some nice bucks on this trail before gun season. So I'm kind of walking it, hoping that maybe if any of these bucks survived, that they just dropped their antlers on here. You can kind of see where I walked through here last week. There's fresh deer track in here. That hill over there is private, and this camera I have set up over here, it's sitting on the public-private line. So I was getting a first-hand view of everything that was crossing over. But I see my camera still there. That's good. I'm hoping that maybe I'll get a buck on here, even if it's a small guy. That way I know there's still some antlers out here to be found in the future. Oh yeah. Man, it's quiet. Well, I'm gonna check this camera and show you guys anything that's on there, if there is anything on there. So I'll get back at you in a second. So the last week I got a coyote, and I'm not gonna put a picture of him on there because it's kind of hard to see. It was late, early morning. At night the picture wasn't that good. But there's two does walking through there, one yesterday and this morning. Now what's actually pretty funny is when I was walking through here to get to the trail on the private side, down at the end of the trail across the creek, I saw a doe walking up the hill. And on that camera, not even a half hour ago, two does were walking through there. So I'm thinking those two does that doe I saw walking up the ledge, that was her. It's probably her yearling fawn with her. Because she definitely wasn't a this year's fawn. She was probably last year's. Probably still hanging out maybe. But fortunately, nothing walking through my cameras otherwise. Man. I'm going to go check my other two cameras and maybe we'll get something. I'm not getting my hopes down. I know it's still early in the year. Last year I hit it. I started looking probably later February, and I feel like I just missed out on a ton of antlers. I figured it's a little bit better to start early than late. So I don't want to miss out this year. I'm not letting COVID stop me either. So, yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I get to my next camera. Whew. All right, I added a picture of those does that walked through right before I came in. Yeah, it was only like 26 minutes before I got to that camera where they walked by. I thought that was pretty funny. I love standing right here. This right here is where I shot my buck. He was standing right here. I was in the center. Let's see. There's a kind of a tree tucked in behind that one. It makes the trees look super big. I was tucked up in there. He was standing right there, and he saw me pull back on him. I said, "You mine." I'm hoping there's some deer on this camera. It's kind of hard to tell tracks and whatnot. Looks like somebody walked through here though. There's different boot tracks. Nothing walking through where things normally walk through, which I hate. It was just with gun season, everything changes. Everything. Well, no one messed with this camera, so I'm gonna see if I'm gonna take a peek and see if anything's walked through this and let you guys know. Okay, so as I suspected, the no deer coming through here. no deer. 2 people walked through here yesterday or the day before. They didn't really mess with the camera. They kind of just put their hand in front of it, whatever. Yeah, more coyotes. Their pack ran through there twice this week. So once I get done with this disease, I can go set in my gun and start thinning out these coyotes. I highly doubt that there's probably no point in looking for sheds in this spot. These guys literally walk through everything. Their tracks are everywhere. And if there's been no deer on the cameras, I'm just going to assume that, well, there's probably no deer here right now. Now, interesting. I'm hoping when gun season gets done and things quiet down, I think pheasants are done at the end of the month. So February, March, I'm sure deer will start walking through here again. Just this place gets such high pressured with everything. Probably you're not moving at all. You're not taking that risk. Well, I got one more camera to check, and I think okay, that vine was a lot longer than I thought. Once check this camera, I might call it a day. I'm starving. Tip to shed hunting, always bring some snacks. I didn't bring any snacks. I just brought some lemonade. Lemonade really don't fill you up, but I saved some of the pictures of those coyotes, and I'm going to put in the right after this little clip. So see you guys at the next camera. So I walked back into this last piece. There's some more track in here than last week. This is going to be a pain in the butt walking through when stuff starts growing again. And this might be a camera that I check maybe once every other month or so, maybe 2 months. It's quite a walk back here, even with everything dead. But yeah, there's a lot more track out here from last week. It's kind of hard to tell where everyone's going. Kind of headed everywhere. Let me flip you around and get you an idea. So you got track coming that way, coming all through here, and then it splits off and goes that way, and then it goes that way, and then it goes that way. Oh, my camera's still there. I kind of assumed it would be. It's pretty well hidden. Pheasant calling over there. I'm kind of looking forward to this spot when the shedding season really starts. It's so thick back there, I'm sure stuff's just bedded down, not moving. Let me check out this camera and I'll get back to you guys. I might not look around through here, I might not. We'll see if anything's walked in front of the camera though first. Well, we got some more coyotes on this camera. Once again, no deer. I don't know where the deer are. I know where they're at, but I don't. The cameras are out to watch the deer while I'm not out here. They don't seem to be doing a pretty good job lately. That's fine. That's how it goes. But when I'm done with this little, these are fresh tracks. They're a fresh deer track. I'm just not walking in front of the camera is all. I'll add the pictures of the coyotes after I get done with this little segment. But fortunately, shed hunting vlog number dose for 2021 has been a bust. And it's still early. I'd rather be earlier than late. Lots of buck sign. What I should really start doing is figuring out what trees I want to set in next year. I think that would be a good idea next time I'm out. But let me hear you guys have a opinion on something. Would you guys watch coyote hunting? My 350 Legend is just itching to get out here. And if I'm gonna make videos on that, I need to know, because I think it'd be pretty cool to get one of those GoPro mounts I could put on the barrel of my gun, and we could do it that way. That sounds pretty fun. But if nobody wants to watch it, then I won't do it. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want me to make some videos on coyote hunting. My buddy Quentin and I have been talking about it, and I thought that was a shed. We've been itching to get out, but now I got the COVID. And yeah, it's gonna be a couple weeks at least. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of not finding any sheds, and maybe I said something that makes sense about pushing bedded deer, or there's no deer on the cameras, all the deer just must have died. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I got a surprise for you guys next week. He's gonna be a handful. But I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Here's the pictures of those coyotes.